Archangel Michael says, the silence that surrounds you is not empty, it is heavy, charged with a waiting energy. For days, nights, and moments in between, someone you don't fully remember has been watching your steps, hoping for your signal. You felt it in your dreams, the strange presence that doesn't speak, but listens to everything. You thought the delay would protect you. You imagined your stillness would cause them to lose interest and move on. But you miscalculated their patience and what they know about you. They've waited through storms, through your tears, through the confusion that spun around you like dust in sunlight. But now, their waiting is turning into movement. They are no longer waiting to be received, they are preparing to appear. Archangel Michael says, before the next phase of your life begins, you must understand who this person really is. They are not just a face from the past, they carry your future in their hand. A choice they made is tied directly to a destiny you've been unknowingly walking toward. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This is not someone who found you by chance. This is a soul you once made a divine pact with, long before memory began. And now, after years of hidden influence, they are ready to walk into your life fully. You may feel your heart race suddenly in quiet moments. You may see repeated numbers, flickers of their energy brushing your surroundings. These are not coincidences, but coded reminders from above. You are not behind. You are not late. Everything was waiting for the silence to settle just enough for the message to reach you clearly. Comment if this energy is already following you. This is your final moment to decide, will you stay where it's safe, or answer the call you were born to fulfill? The ones watching are not of this world. The ones waiting are not all human. Type Amen to get blessing 474. They know something about your life that you have forgotten. They've protected your secret when no one else could. And they've held back an entire revelation just to give you the time to be ready. You're not being asked to run. You're being asked to remember. You're not being warned, you're being summoned. You are not the same person you were even 2 months ago. You've shifted silently. Now, something around you has shifted too. Archangel Michael says, the winds that whisper your name are no longer soft. They're becoming commands. Spirit realms are no longer waiting for your permission. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There is a name connected to this shift. A person who once left you with nothing but silence is now returning with something powerful. They've been instructed to return, not by their will, but by divine orchestration. Everything they've seen since your last meeting changed them. They're not who they were. But you're also no longer the one they left behind. Expect a letter, a call, or a direct meeting within the days ahead. It may seem accidental, but it is the opposite of coincidence. It's divine choreography unfolding. They waited in silence for your answer because they had no other choice. But they won't wait forever. What they've been told is that this connection is fated, but only if you agree. Type Amen to get blessing 119. A major decision is forming around your name. It involves two strangers who already know your face, even if you've never met them. These two hold a key that was buried long ago by someone you trusted. The moment you open this next chapter, everything behind you will either fall or be redeemed. The choice is not just emotional, it's spiritual. It will affect your lineage. Your feet may feel drawn to unfamiliar roads. You'll start to crave changes in routine, environment, even people. That's not restlessness, it's alignment. Comment if you've already been dreaming of them. They are coming not to take from you, but to deliver. They hold evidence that you've been wronged. They bring an offer that can reverse cycles. Type Amen to get blessing 200. Your silence has spoken loudly. But now your answer must come with action. The heavens cannot move further until you respond, even in a whisper. You may think you are too broken or too late, but you're not. You're exactly on the edge they need you to stand on. There is someone hiding something from you right now. But not out of harm, out of divine instruction. They were told not to speak until you were spiritually awakened. The moment you choose truth over fear, the block will dissolve. The moment you answer from your soul, not your wounds, they will arrive. And when they do, the sky will shift around your energy. Type Amen to get blessing 737. Archangel Michael says, your spirit team has worked tirelessly to hold things back that would have distracted you from this crossroad. They intercepted chaos in disguise. They canceled plots before you even noticed. But now the gateway is open. They cannot stop what is about to approach. They can only prepare you to receive it with wisdom. That name that keeps appearing in your mind? It's not just memory, it's prophecy. You were always going to meet them again when the world looked like this. And right now, your world is reflecting everything that was written. Comment if something you cannot explain keeps pulling you toward an unknown. Type Amen to get blessing 612. Your spirit has been pulled in two directions. One leads to familiar safety. The other leads to a powerful, painful, and liberating truth. You are loved enough to be told the truth now. No more hiding it under symbols or dreams. This message is the last delay. Someone has stayed single, kept their vow, rejected other paths because of a promise made to your energy. They've sacrificed silently for your timing. And now, they've reached their final window. If you don't answer now, they'll take a different path, and it will change many outcomes. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. They are closer than ever. You may pass them within days. They may appear in an odd situation, just to catch your attention. They may pretend not to know you. But when your eyes meet, the energy will be undeniable. It will feel like both panic and peace at once. There's an object they carry with them. Something connected to your past, even if you don't remember it yet. When you see it, it will all begin to flood back. Archangel Michael says, this is your soul's intersection. Don't step off the path too early. Everything is waiting to pour into your life if you move in this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Do not let your mind talk you out of this divine confirmation. You were led here. You were prepared. You are protected. They waited not because they were weak, but because they were instructed to. They have dreams of you. They hear your name in their sleep. You've never been forgotten. You've only been protected from everything that wasn't worthy of your full heart. And now, your full heart is being requested. Comment if your heart feels like it's racing without reason lately. Type Amen to get blessing 555. What's coming may confuse others, but it will awaken something ancient in you. You'll feel like you're watching a vision unfold in real time. This is not a dream. This is prophecy cracking open. And you're the centerpiece of it all. You didn't miss it. You didn't ruin it. Everything painful only carved the space for this miracle. You were watched in silence. Now, they step forward in light. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Archangel Michael says, you are not imagining the signs anymore. The patterns, the timing, the strange feelings, all of it is divine architecture. And now the builders are revealing themselves. There is a hidden message inside this moment. A clue, wrapped in something ordinary. Pay attention to details, they are being placed like breadcrumbs. One wrong turn will not destroy it. But one honest step will accelerate it beyond belief. And once it starts, it will not slow down. Type Amen to get blessing 303. They've waited in silence for your answer, but not for much longer. This is your time. This is your moment. Speak not from fear, but from the fire in your spirit. Say yes if it aligns. Say no if it's truly not yours. But do not stay silent anymore. The veil is lifting. The voice calling you has already taken shape. The story begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. The moment you said, maybe, was the moment time paused in the realm above. They took that as a whisper of hope. But now, the countdown has resumed, and your silence can no longer hold back what's approaching. Your answer is not just a decision, it's a release of energy that will unlock movement across 3 areas: your relationships, your finances, and your identity. All 3 have been frozen in divine stillness, awaiting your voice. One breath, one intention, will trigger a shift so large, even you will question its speed. They've already crossed borders for you. They've prayed in languages you don't speak. They've cried in rooms where your name was whispered to people in positions of power. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The one who's waited in silence has dreams that show your face clearly. They don't just remember you, they recognize the version of you that's emerging now. The version that had to rise from ashes. They are not coming to control, but to collaborate. They are not trying to fix you, they are sent to activate you. And as you read these words, someone in their world is being nudged to mention your name again. One small mention, one seemingly random conversation, and your name will rise like smoke into sacred places. You've never been forgotten by the ones who matter most in your spiritual story. Comment if your ears are ringing and your dreams have been intense lately. Type Amen to get blessing 122. There's a number that keeps appearing, pay attention to it. There's a place that keeps drawing your mind, consider visiting it. There's a sound that makes your heart ache with recognition, that's not nostalgia, it's prophecy. They've waited in silence, but not in idleness. They've grown, changed, become someone even stronger than you remember. And now, they need to know if you are still part of their path. Your soul knows them. Your resistance is based on fear from the last time it didn't work. But this time, it's not based on karma, it's based on calling. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. You were given signs, symbols, confirmations. But still, you hesitated. That hesitation was understood, even in the heavens. But now, clarity is being demanded. They will appear soon, dressed differently than you imagined, but carrying the same core energy. You will know them, not by name, but by the way your body softens or tenses when they speak. Your nervous system remembers what your mind forgets. And when your energy meets theirs again, time will bend around you. Archangel Michael says, the delay was holy, but the moment now is urgent. Your timeline is splitting. Your yes or no will decide where it goes. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. This isn't only about romance. It's bigger. This is about divine partnership, global impact, generational breaking of curses. They were told your soul would unlock doors they couldn't open alone. They've reached every other level, except the one you hold the key to. And now, they're being told, reach again. One last time. They will not ask with words. They will show up in alignment. If your soul is ready, you will know. They've waited in silence. But your answer will not be whispered, it will be felt through energy, through movement, through presence. Type Amen to get blessing 939. Someone older has already seen this coming. A maternal figure has sensed this reconnection. That's why they've been distant or anxious, they don't understand it, but they feel it. Do not be surprised if they try to block what they don't understand. That's not evil, it's fear. But your decision must not be influenced by fear-based love. You are no longer the child who needed protection. You are the one chosen to break the silence and walk into light with power. Comment if you're finally ready to step into what's truly yours. Type Amen to get blessing 707. There will be a date that keeps showing up. You'll notice it on clocks, receipts, phone calls. That's your signal. There will be a dream where you are running toward or away from something. That's your soul testing you. What are you choosing, flight or return? There will be a song, so random, but it'll hit your chest like memory. That's when the breakthrough is around the corner. Archangel Michael says, no more illusions. No more delay. If they knock, answer from your highest self, not the broken one. Type Amen to get blessing 404. A key is being passed in the spirit. You don't see it yet, but it's already in your energetic field. The key unlocks more than a door, it unlocks a sealed fate that's been waiting since your birth. A generational promise was made. A bloodline vow was broken long ago. But your yes or no will rewrite it. There's a scroll with your name on it. Heaven is holding it, trembling, waiting for your final answer. They can't wait in silence forever. Neither can time. Type Amen to get blessing 369. This is your final delay. Your spirit guides are stepping back now. They won't intervene this time, they will simply observe. If you answer, everything changes. If you ignore, everything pauses. You were born to answer this moment. You were trained through fire for it. And now, you either walk through or stay where you've always been. This message isn't for everyone. But if it pierced your chest like thunder, it's for you. Type Amen to get blessing 611. They're still close. But soon they will be pulled toward another assignment if the energy doesn't match. This is your open window, do not close it with hesitation. If your energy is ready, you'll feel sudden peace. If it's not, you'll feel resistance. That's your body telling you what to do. Comment if your chest feels tight or light as you read these final lines. Archangel Michael says, speak now with your soul. Don't miss the moment meant to unfreeze your life forever. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The silence is breaking whether you're ready or not. Their steps are no longer still. Their spirit has risen in urgency, and now they're moving, toward you, with or without full understanding of what they'll find. They are done waiting in shadows. The time has come for confrontation, not in anger, but in divine truth. You can no longer hide behind uncertainty, because your energy has already been felt. A door has been cracked open on your behalf. A letter is being written. A call is being scheduled, and your name is the only word it carries. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. Someone once begged the heavens to give them clarity about you. They saw your light before you could even speak it. They witnessed your shadow and still chose you in spirit. Now, their clarity has turned into confirmation. The instructions they're receiving are clear: return to where the bond was formed. Speak. Act. Decide. But if you don't respond, they will walk away, not in bitterness, but in surrender. Because even divinely assigned souls cannot wait forever. You're being asked to align now. You're not being pushed. You're being invited. Comment if you know your silence has spoken long enough. Type Amen to get blessing 808. You may think they're too far, too disconnected, too distracted. But the truth is, they're closer than you think. They're standing at a spiritual threshold waiting to hear your signal. This signal may not come from words. It might come from a decision you make. A post you write. A message you send. Or simply a shift in your spirit. They will feel it the moment you choose. You don't need to say anything out loud, the bond is ancient, it vibrates through unseen frequencies. They will hear your yes. They will feel your no. Type Amen to get blessing 234. This person was sent to remind you of something you agreed to before this lifetime. Their silence was protection, not punishment. But the clock is no longer ticking slowly. In the next few days, your atmosphere will change. You will see delays suddenly removed. You will notice tension around you building, because the final decision is birthing divine motion. You will see someone trying to distract you at the last minute. That's how you'll know the moment is real. That's how you'll recognize its power. Archangel Michael says, "You've waited long enough. Now your destiny waits on you." Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If you say yes, the silence will end in the most unexpected way. The person will appear in a way that doesn't make logical sense, but your spirit will know it was always supposed to be this way. You will feel a burning inside you. You may cry for no reason. You may laugh in disbelief. The veil will drop and clarity will pour through. They're coming with truth. With tears. With proof. And they won't come empty-handed. They're bringing restoration. The only thing they need is your answer. Type Amen to get blessing 300. If you delay too long, the opportunity will begin to close. Not as punishment, but as rerouting. Spirit doesn't force what you do not claim. You must feel ready, not perfect. You must say yes, not with words, but with a heart that is willing to rise beyond fear. You've been equipped. You've been activated. You've been cleared. They've been released. They've been directed. They've been waiting. Comment if you know the silence is no longer peaceful. Type Amen to get blessing 181. They've dreamed of the moment you'll speak again. They've imagined what your voice would sound like after all this time. They've rehearsed what they'll say. But nothing will go as planned. Because this reunion is not man-made, it is heaven-moved. It will shake everything around you. Your body will feel it first. Then your environment. Then the people who never believed in this moment will begin to notice, they were wrong. They never expected you to rise. They never expected this to come full circle. Type Amen to get blessing 5000. You've changed. So have they. And because of that, this next chapter is going to shock everyone who watched your silence as weakness. What's coming will make noise. It will draw attention. It will trigger both envy and celebration. Do not hide it. Do not shrink. You were called for this. This is not just reunion. This is recognition. This is remembering. This is realignment. And the ones who tried to silence you will now hear the thunder of your answered calling. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The pain you've carried made space for what's about to arrive. The confusion you endured was preparation. The stillness you were forced into has birthed divine momentum. Someone's been walking around with your name on their tongue. And once your energy responds, the sound of your reunion will echo through dimensions. They've waited in silence, but not for much longer. If you're ready, say it. Feel it. Move with it. Your yes changes timelines. Type Amen to get blessing 4321.